I realized today that we didn't go over all of the vocabulary words for this week for list 6, so I'm going to go over them now. From the agenda, I clicked on Vocab List. This is also listed on the home page of Canvas, of my Canvas assignment vocab. This is also listed under modules in the first section, ongoing assignments, vocab. Anyway, you get here, we are on list number 6, so we've done all these other lists already. That's 4, oh my battery's low, 5, and 6. Alright, so the first word is a root. The first 10 are roots, the next 5 are prefixes, and the last 5 are suffixes. So this is a root of a word. Something could be added to the beginning or the end to make it a complete word. Dict means say or speak, such as the diction that you use when you speak, when you enunciate your words, or the author's diction in a story is the word choice that they are using. If you dictate your answer to someone, you say it out loud. If you are contradicting someone, you speak out against them, you say that they are wrong. What else? Yeah, a dictator says what you should do, speaks the rules to you. Alright, next one, doc or doctrine means to teach. And for this word, like the doctrine in a church is what their teachings are, what their beliefs are that they teach to other people. When they indoctrinate someone into their organization, they are teaching them their ways and accepting them into the organization. Document used to teach. Next one, domin means master, such as to dominate. You are the master of something when you dominate at it. Your dominion is the place that you are the master of, like the king's dominion, the lands that he is master over, ruling over. The don means to give, such as to donate your money or your clothes, you give them. To condone is to give your blessing or go against someone else's blessing. Dorm is to sleep. We had that last week, I believe. Like a dormitory is where college kids sleep. They say, I'm going to go back to my dorm. It's short for dormitory because you don't have a house when you're in college. You're like 18 years old. So the university gives you housing called a dorm. Dox means opinion or praise. So if something is orthodox, it's traditional, so it's praised in the traditional sense. Paradox is when the opposite, like two things are opposite, are put together. So, for example, well, this is normally in literature, like when you put something very evil and something very good next to each other, they're a paradox. Then drome, like to run or step. A syndrome, when you have all these symptoms that come together to give you one syndrome, like Down syndrome. Next, duck or duct, meaning to lead. So, like seduce means to lead aside. If you are seduced by someone, they convince you to follow their lead. Normally it's sexual, but not always. You produce something, you are leading the team and creating it. Dura, I guess I could zoom in. Dura means hard or lasting. If something is durable, it lasts for a long time. Your duration is the length, how long it lasts, the duration of this video. I don't know how long it's going to be. Depends on when my computer dies, I guess. Dynam means power. Like a dynamic speaker is a powerful speaker. A dynamo is a powerful person. Normally dynamo is used for music, like a dynamo in hip-hop or something. Dynamite is powerful, it blows things up. Then on to the prefixes. Di means two or double. Like, well, those examples, I don't know if you would know any of them though. Diatomic is an organism that has 2 atoms. Dia means across or through. So it looks like it starts with di, these things, but they all have a. Diagonal, dialectic. So like dialogue, log meaning a record, dialogue, the way that you speak, so a record of speaking. Dialogue is when the characters are speaking out loud in the story. Diagonal, you're going across the room, across the page. Dis, meaning not or apart, such as disassemble, to take apart. Disinherit, you no longer inherit something. Disperse, when people move in all different directions, they are dispersing, moving apart. Dominus means Lord in Latin. Like the dominant gene in your body is the one that is lording through. If you have dominance over someone else, you're the lord of them. Dynasty, meaning be able, such as a dynasty. So normally it's like the Chinese ancient dynasties, because they were the people who were in charge of the culture for years and years. They had a dynasty. But you could also say, like in basketball, our team had a dynasty of winning every, I don't know, whatever you call that, every winning something. What is, like sectionals? If you win every year, you have a dynasty. Alright, and then the suffixes, ic means nature of or like, metallic, nature of being metal, acidic, nature of being made of acid. Ice means condition, state, or quality. Justice, the condition of being just. Id or id, thing belonging to. Fluid, they are connected in terms of water, yes, fluid, like it's a fluid. But also if your argument is fluid, then it connects together. It all makes sense together. It flows together. Or ile, related to, suited for, capable of. Juvenile, related to juven or young. Senile, related to senility or being old. Or een, nature of, such as feminine, because of female. Genuine, nature of being gen or true to yourself. So those suffixes, just remember. So those are your 20 words for this week of List 6.